worthiness, it's not something to be earned, it's something to be chosen. No matter how many people around you will tell you that you are worthy, you're not gonna feel it at all. It's not possible. Because these people, they aren't who started this whole thing about unworthiness. You did. Actually, there aren't actually many information about this on the internet, so I find it pretty important to talk about this. I don't have an intention to get you to stop doing this, because it's kind of impossible. You make a conscious decision to do that. However, I want to delight for you on this topic. A beautiful example of the situation that happened just yesterday with me. I was writing an essay, over and over again, and I couldn't score more than 3 out of 5. I get to the point where I was so frustrating. I was going, oh my God, what's going on? What's wrong with me? Why am I doing this and all that? Why can't I write an excellent polished essay? I was about to cry, literally, when I stopped myself and asked, are you serious right now? And when I started asking myself, why am I doing this? I came to the conclusion that I was doing this because I was afraid of feeling not enough. This is the feeling that came to you when you feel like your achievements aren't big enough, or you haven't achieved anything really big in your life and all that, and you start thinking I'm not enough, I'm not worthy, I can't do this, I'm not smart enough, I'm just a very extraordinary person who lives this life, who can do anything, who can't do, I don't know, maybe I should go and cry about it. Think about it like this. You are on this earth. Why? I doubt that this is because you're not enough or you are not worthy. You weren't worthy. The very universe decided that you are worthy enough to be experiencing this beautiful life. Let me explain. Universe sent you to the earth because it decided that you are needed here. This earth needs you. This is how much you matter. You need to understand that. It's so beautiful. And I know that there are a lot of experiences in our life where we get to feel like we're unworthy. But this is just what other people, especially traumatic ones, tell us. But it's not the reflection of reality. It's just false assumption, okay? And I know it's gonna be pretty hard, to stop thinking that you're not worthy or you're not enough, because you've been internalizing this thing, you've been experiencing this, you've been protecting yourself by these patterns over and over again during your entire life. It is okay that it takes time, because oh my God, you've been experiencing this for so long. You've been thinking that you are unworthy for so long. You can't expect yourself to stop doing this in 1 month, okay? It's good if you start seeing some noticeable changes in your perception of yourself, and how you carry yourself in this world. It's beautiful. However, if you're not seeing the results right away, it is okay. It is valid. Because remember that you've been learning how to act like you're unworthy your entire life, okay? So it takes time to stop doing that. Every time when you walk into some room, it is literally the universe send you there. It's not delusional assumption. It's actual thing that the universe literally send you to this place because this place needed you at a certain extent. You need to start playing it by your rules. By thinking that you are the most important person on this planet. It's not about arrogance. It's not about being disrespectful toward others. No, but it is about being respectful towards yourself. Are you gonna tell me that I'm not enough? Are you gonna tell me that I'm not worthy of something? I am. I know that I've been feeling unworthy for a long period of time because I've been told that I'm supposed to be feeling this way. I've been told this. It's not my inherent feelings. It's not something I was born with. No. This is something I internalized just because some really traumatic people told me that. Sometimes, even when we internalize this thought, our external reality doesn't reflect it right away. And we started thinking like, maybe not. Maybe it's not like that. Maybe like I'm missing something. No, you're not, okay? You're not missing anything. You just need to change your perception first before your reality starts to reflect it to you. I remember I was listening to one girl, her podcast, and she was talking about no evidence, no problem. This is exactly what we need to internalize. No evidence, no problem, okay? And if you started feeling you are enough, you are important, and your reality doesn't reflect it right away, it's okay. Because reality needs time to catch up with you, okay? Give it time. This is, I guess, very important thing to feel peaceful inside yourself, you know? I heard it somewhere that your head is the place where you spend more of your time. Make it a good place to be in. One interesting thought I wanted to share with you about comparison, because I feel like in most cases when you start feeling like you're not worthy and you're not enough, you start comparing yourself with others. One time I was listening to one girl, her podcast, and she said such a beautiful thing, that there are two types of people on this earth. One type of people is constantly comparing themselves with the other girl from another class. And the second type of people, they're constantly comparing themselves with Elon Musk. I know that at the end of the day, it's not a good thing to compare yourself with anyone else except your past version of yourself. However, just think about it. Who do you compare yourself with? I want to apply this concept of worthiness to relationship because it's freaking important when it comes to them. When you're stepping into a relationship while feeling unworthy, I'll give you that. It's going to be bullshit. Because you will settle for things that you don't deserve. And when you start feeling more worthy inside you, because you know that you are worthy inherently, just because you are on this earth, like I've said, the very universe, okay? When you start feeling this, you realize that I am supported all the time. No matter what decision I'm going to make, it's not going to be a mistake because this is a part of my destiny. We're not making mistakes at all. There is no such thing as mistake, okay? There is always just a part of your destiny that you are meant to experience in order to grow, learn something, whatever. But you are meant to go through this. And when you realize that you are in a toxic relationship and this person is bad for you, and you don't want to settle, or maybe it's a very important thing, this person is good and the relationship is good, but it's not what you want, you know? This is the most hard thing, to live a relationship that's pretty good, you know? But however, there is like some very important part missing for you, this like inner spark or something like that. You thinking like, yeah, the person is good and the relationship is perfect, he treats me like a princess and all that, but this isn't something that I want. I guess this is the most hard part, to leave such a relationship. When you know that you are worthy everything you want, you deserve the fucking world. You're not afraid of leaving any relationship, whether it's bad, whether it's good. When you get to the point that you realize that this is not what I want, you can live it without fear because you know that you are worthy enough to have something much more better. Something that makes you feel alive, okay? But you can't do this when you're feeling unworthy because you're too afraid. This feeling of unworthiness perpetuates so much fear inside you regarding all life, regarding taking risks, like leaving someone, start something new, experiences something new, and all that. You don't deserve it. You don't deserve to live in this fear. Who told you that you are unworthy? Tell me, who told you that? Go into the bathroom and look at the mirror and say that I am worthy because I am here. I'm a good person. I'm a good friend. I'm a good daughter. I am worthy. I am worthy of everything I've ever wanted just because I am. And it's so difficult to internalize this truth that you are worthy just because you are. Because as humans, we're living in this world, you know, where everyone like tells us that before getting something, you have to do something. And you matter only when you're doing something important. And if you're not doing something important, you're not important, okay? So it's valid that we can't just start feeling that we are worthy just because like that. But in the end of the day, this is the only way to start feeling like inherently worthy, okay? By understanding that you are. This is one of the most beautiful things about our brain, that we can wake up tomorrow and decide that we are worthy just because we are. It's beautiful. You never know when it happens, but it will. I remember someone once told me, ask yourself, why should I feel valuable? Are you doing enough? Are you working hard enough? And they said, like, when you start doing all of those things, then you will be feeling valuable. And at that time I thought, what a brilliant thing, really, until I realized that worthiness, it's not something to be earned, it's something to be chosen. But if you think about it, it's pretty logic. Like, when you're trying, you're just giving yourself constant confirmation that I'm not worthy yet. I need to try more and all that. Stop. Just sit with yourself. Put your hands on your heart and say that I am freaking worthy just because I am. Girls, please remember that the universe knows that you are worthy. All that you're going through right now, this is your lessons from the universe to understand how worthy you are, you know? And it's beautiful. It's beautiful because you have to start feeling worthy on your own. When no one there, where no one shows you how worthy you are, without being worshipped by other people. When you sit alone in the silence and you feel this worthiness. This is when you really heal this. And this is why you're going through this strange experiences all this time, when people only giving you confirmation that you are unworthy. Because the universe wants you to see that you are worthy on your own and you don't need anyone's permission to be worthy. You don't need anyone to confirm this, okay? You don't need anyone to validate your worthiness. The only person you need is you. You need your own validation. You need to validate yourself first. Because all this thing about being unworthy, it started with you. And the only place it will end is within. You are the only one who can break the cycle. No matter how many people around you will tell you that you are worthy, you're not gonna feel it at all. It's not possible. Because these people, they aren't who started this whole thing about unworthiness. You did. You started this. It started with you. And the only place where we'll find its end is you. I wish you the most beautiful day, week, year, and life. I want you to remember that you are more powerful than you think you are, and you are more powerful than you've been told you are.